Good morning. So for today's assignment, let me see. We're going to start by most of you are going to be reading this paragraph. So remember, you're starting your timer for 1 minute and seeing if you can finish the whole paragraph. And if you can't, you're going to count all the words and mark them in this Monday box. And then you're going to read the article about rock. Rock is my best friend because you're going to read both of the paragraphs, and then you're going to answer the question. Who is the narrator of the story? Remember to use your races and answer me. The name, blank, is the narrator of the story. The same thing with rock. Who is rock? Rock is, and then tell me who rock is. According to the narrator, what makes Rock a good friend? So you could start this by saying Rock is a good friend because, and tell me why. Rock is a common noun. Why does the author capitalize it in the story? So remember, why do we capitalize nouns? The narrator describes Rock as being solid because it is a good listener and doesn't tell her secrets. What two meanings does the word solid have in this context? So there are two answers you need to have for this question. You could write number 1 and tell me, number 2 and then tell me. Number 6, look at the layout of the passage. What do you notice? What do you think the layout of the passage is intended to mean? So why does the article look kind of like this? Do you think it's in a book? Do you think it's in a magazine? Do you think it's in the newspaper? Something kind of like that. What does the rock give to the girl? What does the girl give back to the rock? So you could say the rock gives the girl blank, and then the girl gives rock blank. Number 8, how is the rock like a friend that you have? Regular verbs. Action words that add ed in the past tense, ing in the present tense, and will blank to the future tense. So the word push. Pushed is how you say it in the past tense. Pushing is in the present if you're doing it right now. And will push will be if you will be doing it in the future. So you're going to look at this list. So you're going to go row by row. And see, I see jumping in the middle. So I know the word for that first row is jump. Then you're going to add the ed in this column. And then in this column, you're going to write will jump. And you're going to do that for all the rest of these rows. So this row, the word is play. This row, the word is laugh. And this one is learn. So they go side to side, not up and down. Then irregular verbs. Action words that change in the past tense. They do not add ed in the past tense. Gave, giving, will give. So finding what happens in the past tense. Do you say founded? You say, think about what it means in the past tense. And then will blank. Drew, think about what that word means. Will say and eating. Then you are going to subtract, and remember, these ones are you're going to borrow with all of these problems. So because that's 8 on this problem in the 438, the 8 is bigger than the 4 and 714. Let me see. So I'm going to borrow from this 1 and make that a 0. Ooh, that's a little too big. And then I'm going to change 4 into 14. 14 take away 8 is 6. And then you're going to do the same thing in the next column. And then last, you're going to watch the video on insects and answer the questions. And you're going to use your races to answer the questions. So what percent? This one, you can just give me the number. And then for this one, it looks like you can just use the bulleted numbers for these two questions instead of doing the races.